The thing that I guess really sealed the deal for me was meeting corporate. My goal initially was to find a opportunity where it could be part-time, and that was the criteria I looked at. Somehow or another, through that process, I got hooked up with CCI, and I thought, well, this is not what I want. But as I researched and investigated, I'm like, this seems like this is kind of could be promising and rewarding. And then again, after meeting with corporate and seeing how their model was and their concern for the growth and for the success of the individual, I was like, man, this seems like a real warm and friendly environment where they're going to support us in becoming successful. And for the most part, that's what they've done. They've definitely provided lots of support. They're there when you need them.
The first thing that attracted me to Creative Colors International was the low investment, fast break-even point, very low operational costs. In general, this was a perfect business to me. I compared it to two other franchises. One was a mobile service company as well, and there's also a more expensive one in the auto industry. I decided Creative Colors International was the perfect match for me because of all those factors I before mentioned. Plus, I had a lot of liberties. I set up my own schedule. I work in the outdoors, and most importantly, return the profits. The net profits are per hour and per cost analysis. They're astronomical. Nothing compared to what's out there that I know.
Actually, I kind of stumbled onto the business as far as leather repair. Obviously, wasn't looking for something like that. But I looked for a few things when I looked for the business. I wanted something that didn't take a huge amount of startup capital. I wanted something that I kind of could control I didn't want to be in a business where people had to come to me. I wanted to go to them. In fact, I felt I had more control that way. I looked for something that was not recession-proof, but something that kind of rode with the recession. I felt, if times got worse, I could still have other areas to diversify in. And I wanted something with high profit margins.
It's a family-oriented business, okay? And we felt comfortable with them, so we decided to do it, but I didn't look at any of them. I didn't know I actually didn't think I wanted to get in the franchise system. And then I'm like, oh, let's do it. What I like about it is they kind of let you do your own thing.
And I looked, I would think about 20 to 30 franchises and about 10 of them in depth. And Creative Colors, because of the model, the business model, what it could offer me, I kept it on the table. And I wanted to start with diversification right away, and most of the people in the system at the time were locked more into the auto sector. And so essentially what my broker as well as the corporate individuals did, they got me in contact with the right people in the system that diversified, in my opinion, just based on longevity in the system. And a little bit of, based on the longevity, they realized they could tap other sectors. They probably had the finances and the time to develop it. They solidified more in me that it was viable, that I could get into the different sectors. There's really no sector that this business can't go. There's vinyl, leather, and fabric everywhere. I realized that. And then I think the main thing for me was, although corporate at that time really hadn't sold a franchise, in my opinion, to someone that wanted to diversify and start the way I did, which was with an employee right away, they were very amenable to accommodate and help pursue the direction I wanted to go, because I believe that was pretty much the same approach in the same direction corporate wanted to go. And with that working relationship, even before I cut a check to purchase a franchise, I realized as far as corporate, the ownership, they were very helpful and supportive. And then further due diligence, and it's always a leap of faith, no matter what you buy. But this one was a pretty easy one because the business is out there. And that's why I went with it.